So last year, I posted this video. I drew this character for 5 years, and I actually drew this piece in January and posted the actual video in... So I may have been procrastinating and posted it in March, but the general gist is that I draw this character, Mocha, who's a Vocaloid, every year. Just a simple bust-up, nothing too complicated, but this is a 2026 version. And heads up, there is no fancy screen recording. I'm using Procreate's built-in speed paint. The screen recording process thing was a one-time thing, so let's start the process. Yeah! So for the sketch, I first used the light Loomis head method, as I'm gonna call it. I didn't use the full method because I didn't research that, but I am planning to learn it eventually, but using even just a little bit kind of changed my life. And then I also draw the eyes. My art style hasn't changed that much this year, honestly, so I was kind of like playing around with them, experimenting with different styles, and like how to do the bottom eyelashes and whatnot. And I also have a sketch, or I have a reference, and in the main Mocha key art, his left hand is like pointed up, but these past years I've been using his right hand because it was just easier to draw, but I decided to be canon accurate, or key art accurate, I guess you could say. So this time for colors, I fill in the sketch and then clip color layers. I don't do this every time, but in this piece in particular, I did. I then test out some layer modes, but I end up using luminosity like every year. That much has been always consistent throughout the drawings. And then I use linear burn. I was first using multiply, but I decided linear burn because it gave it a nice pop of color. But I did a darker blue and then a lighter blue for some lighter shadows. And then I think I did hard light for the red lighting. Lately I've been using Cajetel Rosier brushes. I just got it from their Instagram, and I can just put a quick link in the description if you are interested, and I really do like their brushes. And honestly, my rendering process is different every time, because rendering is what makes art the most interesting for me, so I like to do it a little bit different each time. So that is 2026 Mocha. Sorry this is kinda a short video, but I have some things to say before I go. First is something I should promote more. I have a VGen. If you like my art, consider commissioning me at vgen.co/shinfallen, or just drop a follow. I'd really appreciate it, and it'd really help me get verified. I've been thinking of promoting it more, and maybe even at the beginning of videos, but that is for another video. And speaking of another video, I have a couple ideas, but the next one for sure is a digital art tour 2025. It's like a sketchbook tour, but with all my digital art. But that's all I have for now, so I'll see you in another one of my ramblings. Bye-bye.